Hello everyone, welcome back to Diamond Paintings with Mike, and today we're going to persevere and get some more of this moving along. I just want to say that it is bloody hot. It's 34 degrees I think it is today, so I ain't looking forward to sitting here filming this really, but because trying to film in the hot is quite difficult. So what we're going to do today is we're going to try and do this little bit here. I want to get some of this moon part in, so we're going to do that. I've got my free coffee from Greggs, as you can see, Greggs. I've got my free sausage roll, so yeah, I've just got back, and if I go quiet it's because I'm eating my sausage roll. I wouldn't normally eat on camera, but I need to eat it while it's hot, you see, so yeah, it was not nice going out in that, and I had to pick up a few parcels as well, and it was just not very nice at all. So yeah, trying to get that done. I need to get a new hoodie because I've noticed my black, I'm always wearing the black hoodie. I feel very out of my comfort zone when I don't wear black. Because I always wear a black hoodie. I'm not one for like bright colours and stuff, and I've noticed today it's starting to go orange. And when I phoned my mum, because I spoke to my mum and I was like, my hoodie's going orange, like what have you washed it in? Because sometimes she'll wash it for me, and she said it's nothing to do with the, like the laundry, the detergent and stuff. It's all to do with the sun dyeing the colour. So when it's really hot, you've got to be careful with or if it's like really sunny, you've got to be careful with wearing black because it can actually turn it orange. So I've got to buy a new hoodie now, so yeah, so I wasn't very pleased with that because I've got to buy, let me show you what I mean. Okay, so as you can see, like you see the edge of this, it's like all going like a weird colour. You see like that orange pale bit like there and a bit over here, so like as well there, look. So it's really annoying because it's a really decent jumper. Like I always wear like a zip up hoodie, and it's a really nice one, but it's just I've got to chuck it away. Like there's nothing wrong with it apart from it's dyeing of colour, so I'm gonna have to be like more careful next time trying to get things done. I don't know how I'm going to go out wearing black. I'm not really, my mum said about getting like a grey one, but I don't really think grey and black go very well together, so I'm not sure about that. I've got the gas man supposed to be, I'm filming this on what day is it, Sunday, Monday, I can't remember, but I've got the gas man coming in tomorrow, so hopefully they sort out this pressure problem. And oh my god, all this morning today I've been talking to a technician from HP Instant Ink, and I don't know why it just would not connect. And when you do HP Instant Ink, your printer is hooked up to what's called a subscription like ink service, so your printer will detect when you need ink and automatically send it out. And for some reason my printer would just not connect properly, and it just kept flashing an orange light, and I thought, oh, I've tried everything. I even watched videos online to see how you connect it up, and it just would not connect. Well, it turns out that the HP Instant Ink online, it was saying like they can't detect your cartridge level, and because I thought what I'm going to do is, rather than, sometimes the QR codes don't work, and I'm going to bring back in doing like physical labels as well. It just like, if you're dropping it off at the post office, it just makes it so much nicer rather than have to like just wait there, them scan it, then they've got to print the label out, you know. So yeah, so anyway, I thought, oh, this is like driving me mad, so I'm gonna email because the HP Instant Ink people are on WhatsApp, so I popped them a message on there, and they were like guiding me through how to do it. So you've got to press this button, press that button, press this, press that, and I think it took about 7 different buttons for us to get it to work, and it's now working all properly now. So what will happen is when I print, it will calculate how much ink, and then when it gets to like a certain level, it will automatically send it out. And they've got a new thing now where they now like do like a paper add-on. So every time you print a piece of paper, the system is calculating how much paper you're using, and when it gets to like a certain level, they'll issue you like paper out. So yeah, so but I'm thinking about cancelling the paper app, because I've got tons of paper, because I buy the big 500 packs from Tesco, but you obviously 500 sheets of paper is not going to fit in your printer, so I only put like half, like probably about 20 pages at a time. Well, with that HP Instant Ink, as soon as you've got down to the last page, it will send out another big 500 film, and I was getting like so much paper coming through and being charged for all this paper that I had to sort of like pause it. So I've actually paused Instant Ink because it was working out a bit expensive, and I've only really just bring it back. So because there's different sort of like plans, you can do like 500 pages, 200 pages, really just depends on how much you print. I mean, I mainly use mine for if I need to write a letter, or if I need to like you know, print some labels or what have you. So, and I thought it might be easier because I've got to send Hannah her chocolate still. I'm holding off a bit more, Hannah, because of the weather at the moment, so it feels like you're never going to get it at this rate, but don't worry, we're under, every time I want to send it, you know, the weather picks up again. So so yeah, I'm going to use that to print Hannah's label, and then what I'm thinking is, rather than have to queue up at the post office, I can use, we've got a Royal Mail locker over here, but it's right up the hill, it's not like in the centre of the town. So we've got some lockers that are in the centre of the town, and then there's like an InPost locker with an Amazon locker and a Royal Mail locker right up the hill. So I really think they need to bring, because they've got like Amazon pickup stations, but they don't have a locker in the centre, and I think it would be really beneficial for it to have one in George Yard. There's like so many lockers in town. You've got one in George Yard, one's around the back of Sainsbury's, you've got another one outside Tesco. So, you know, they've got the space for it, but apparently you have to become like a host to be part of that. So yeah, and then I was backlogged on putting the giveaway winner for Easter up, and so I sorted that out, and Paula was like, I don't remember entering, but you did enter it. So I've got to sort hers out. It's going to be a bit tricky because she's in Northern Ireland, so only half of Ireland is in the UK, so we'll have to see. I mean, if we've got any hurdles, we'll have to figure out something, Paula, but I'm pretty damn sure if anything's going to be the problem, it's going to be the gift card, because you want a range gift card. So if we can't get that to work in Northern Ireland, we're a bit pooped, but we'll figure out something. Sometimes after, it's like Linda, she won an American gift card, and I'm still working on a solution to try and get her something, because I didn't know you can't send the UK to America, but somehow Linda managed to do it from America to the UK, and I got it okay. So yeah, it's quite baffling why that's not worked. But yeah, so right, that's a bit of that done. Now I'm gonna have a bit of my coffee, because we've got to try and do some cellophane's really bloody annoying me. I'm gonna try and find, oh blimey, that is really sweet. Oh, I don't like that. Woo! I actually asked for a cinnamon latte, right? Oh, let's do a bit of G for now. I asked for a cinnamon latte, and the guy said, oh sorry, we haven't got any cinnamon latte, and he said you can have latte with vanilla, and I said yeah, okay, that's fine, I get it free through Octopus anyway, so yeah, I'll go for that. And I think I wasn't thinking straight, because then I said yeah, can I have a cinnamon latte, and then he said there's no cinnamon. So I got really confused, and the guy was sort of laughing, and I was like, I'm so sorry, you know, I'm not like thinking right. And yes, I went for vanilla, but I'll tell you something, this is really sweet, so I probably won't get that again. I do like vanilla, but like not that sweet. I mean, they've put a little bit too much sugar in that. So don't get me wrong, I love my sugar, but not that sweet. So yeah. And then I've just phoned my mum because I do like a daily call, check in, see how she is. Because I'm finding I'm like spending less and less time there now. I used to, like, as I say, like go round there every day, like day, and then it sort of moved into 2 weeks, and now it's just like I can't be bothered. So I do try to pop in as and when, but I think the last time I was there was like 3 weeks ago. I just don't have the time anymore to just like pop in. And you know, when you visit people, you just think, oh, it's just going to backlog what you want to do. So unless I can do the filming the day before, you know. But she was saying that this lady where she works was there was a lady on the floor that has passed out because of the heat, and everyone's been like trying to help her and stuff, but I don't know whether she was wearing a jumper. But I'm probably mad because I went out and was wearing a hoodie today on 34 degrees. I find it very difficult to go out without my jumper. I am always glued to my jumper. So obviously I was getting looks from people as if to say like, why are you wearing a jumper? But at the end of the day, like, it was pretty breezy as well, to be fair. So I just don't feel comfortable. I've gone out before and I've been like wearing like a bright pink t-shirt, because men do wear pink, and one of the neighbours round my mum's way was laughing at me, and it sort of chucked my self-confidence back, you know. So ever since that day, I just feel like I don't want to wear bright clothing. I feel like people just laugh at me or look at me because I'm wearing like bright clothing. I've never really been one for bright clothing, so yeah. And then every time my sister goes out, the lady that lives next door copies everything she wears, and she gets really fed up with it because like it's like she can't go out without being like copied on what to wear. So yeah, my sister gets quite annoyed with that. So yeah, it's like if she's the neighbour that I was telling you about. Like if we cut our grass, she's got to do her grass, you know. She's very sort of like copies people a lot, but I'm just glad I don't live there, because that would drive me insane, being like can't go out your own door without being copied on what you do. Like that would just be like, I wouldn't be able to cope with it. So yeah, right, so I'm gonna go a bit quiet while I eat my beautiful sausage roll, which is, look at that, it's just beautiful, lovely baked and golden colour. That's how you love it. So I'll go a bit quiet for now while I just demolish this. Oh, that is good. Yeah. Thanks to Monzo. Thank you, Monzo Bank. So yeah, if you do download Monzo Bank, you can get like free sausage, but you have to sign up for it. So it's like £7 a month. But you can choose between a hot drink, a cake, and a sausage roll. But I mean, you're technically probably paying for it, but at least they give you something for it. So, and you get a travel card as well, so it's a really good deal. That is really soft. Sometimes I have sausage rolls and they're like near enough going like hard, but when they just come out the oven, oh man, that's the best. The nice soft floppy ones, you know, not like the ones that have been sitting there for a while. Then after this, I've got to undo the parcels, check them over, and then release the cash to the seller. Because as I say, with Vinted, the seller won't get their money until we've checked it over. So, but this is the guy that I was telling you about. It's been on holiday and he's back, and just got another big batch full. So yeah, I never have a problem with him. He's always pretty good. So once you get, you know, you shop with them a few times, you get like the trust there, and then you can just be like really, like, you don't even have to check it over, like you can just release it because it's just good, you know. So yeah. Well, that was awfully nice. As I say, I'm a big eater, and I'm a fast eater as well. So now, just to let you know, this for some reason cut off last time when we did the live on Sundays. So it's roughly got about 45 minutes. I'm just gonna have to like sit there for, I mean, I ain't got much time today because I've got the gas man coming tomorrow, apparently. I say that because they do this thing where they go, oh, we've tried to gain access but you wasn't in, and I'm like, don't give me that bullshit, I've been in all day. So yeah, I will be, if they don't turn up this time, I will ask for compensation, because like I've had no hot water for nearly 2 weeks. So, you know. And then the other day, like when we tried to rebook their error, they said, oh, we can come tomorrow, and I was like, I can't do that, I've got work, like I can't, like I need a week's notice at least, you know. So yeah, if they don't come tomorrow, I'm just gonna, like, I won't talk to them, my mum does it, because as I said, me and the landlord don't speak. So yeah, my mum will, you know, lay into them sort of thing and say, look, you know, this is 2 times now, when is this gonna get done? So I mean, I think like most companies, isn't it like British Gas, or I think broadband providers, they actually can pay you if they don't, like if their engineer don't turn up. I'm sure some of them, I think it's TalkTalk, they pay you if you don't, like if the engineer fails to turn up, they'll give you like 50 quid. So, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Alright, okay, I'm just gonna have a bit of that coffee. Although it's really sweet, it's really nice. As I say, with the sausage rolls, or the cake or the drink, they're always guaranteed, but with Octopus, it's first come, first serve. So to make sure I don't miss out, I set an alarm for like 7:45, and I thought, right, I'll wait until it hits 8 o'clock and then I'll grab it. Now, what was funny is the lemonade is all gone, so I can't get hold of that. And every week I try, it's so frustrating. Like, I don't know why they can't just do it like Monzo, where it's guaranteed. And the only thing I got was a hot drink, and I really want to try that lemonade one. I might just have, you know, pay for it out of my own money just to try it. So yeah, but they seem to be like very popular. So the thing is like, they say it's like 1 free drink per week, but if all them codes are gone, you can't get that. And I do think as a paying customer of Octopus, we should be guaranteed and reserve them. So I don't know whether, I think you have to be an Octopus customer to get it, but again, you're probably paying for it because you pay your bill every month. So, but anyway, if it's free, it's free, innit? So look at it as if like you don't have to pay out into like in the shop. So yeah, I think at one point they were giving away a free donut, and I think they should do like when it's your birthday, like give you a freebie like Costa do. Costa, oh my god, like I was at Butlins, and I didn't realise on your birthday you get like a whacking great piece of cake, and it's proper big. I think they charge like £3 for it normally, but yeah, I only had to have like a free one, and that was the day I was telling you about my dad got me a Bakewell tart as well. So yeah, and then I had a birthday drink in the fridge and we totally forgot about it until the next day, so oopsie. Oops. So yeah, I've sorted out one problem. Like Mondays always seem to be like waking up to issues, like, or problems I need to fix. So I'm just so glad that print is like all fixed now, because it's just a nightmare. I have to keep disconnect. Before, like, I had to like turn my Wi-Fi on off to then print it like via Bluetooth, and now like it's all fixed, so I don't have to keep like disconnecting the Wi-Fi and that. So right, that's let's just do a bit up here now. Right, that's all that done. Okay, lovely. So yeah, we need to sort this patch out here, but we're getting to that, so that's no problem. So this yellow is quite bright to look at. Let's do a bit of, have we got tea? Try and get some of the, actually, you know what, let's try and fill a bit of this purple up still, get a bit more of that. I've checked Temu today, that's still on its way, so I think that'd be another few days, and come tomorrow I think the next one will be here, because I've got an item that I bought from Vinted. I buy so much stuff from Vinted, and that one's in Preston at the moment, and then I've got another one that's coming through Every, because the seller don't do in post. So oh my god, yeah, I went into the post office and oh my days, I have never seen so many parcels. Like, the people behind the counter, there were just so much, there was literally like so many parcels that they could, there was just literally no room to like sit down and stuff. So they're probably having a really busy day today. See, something's, oh no, something's gone wrong here, because this, oh man, that means I've got to all push this into alignment. Oh, this happened with another painting I did, but I'll sort that out later. I can't be bothered at the moment. But yeah, so they must be busy, and I checked the Everyone, but that's saying processing at the hub, which means it'll be tomorrow. So could be another day going there tomorrow. I don't like going in and then having to go all the way back out again, but I got most of it done today, which was nice. So got that done and out of the way. So yeah. So yeah, Paula, regarding the gifts, I do normally say 21 days, but sometimes if it's like chocolate items, it will be delayed a bit further, because obviously each day is assessed on weather conditions, because if it's too hot, it's going to end up to you, it'll probably end up to you like all liquefied. So yeah, so we're going to have to figure that one out, but yeah, I'm going to try and get them all out to you within 21 days. I do say 21 days because I have to source it, I have to get it all sent off. But what I probably will do is send it direct from Amazon for the paintings. So I think you won 4 mystery paintings, so yeah, it will be like direct from Amazon on the paintings and stuff. So yeah. I was actually supposed to be doing the elephant, funny enough, but I want to get a bit, you know, in advance this week, try and get as much done as possible, because at the moment I'm filming it on a daily basis, and I would like to get the whole week sorted, and then I can have a week off different filming, but when you do it on the daily basis you don't really get a break. So yeah, I still haven't found the peas, so we're gonna have to look for that as well. I've just realised you can't see this, folks. Sorry about that. Let me see what... Oh, you can. I'm going mad. Right, so you see something's gone wrong here, because why is it all like lifted up sort of thing? So that's really irritating me, because it means I've got an hour to spend time. Like, oh man, I can't be bothered right now with doing that, so we can have to leave that for the minute. But yeah, I'll just do this sliver here. I don't think I would, you know, I would like to try square drills, but I don't think I could ever do that. And what I've decided, guys, is Sundays are gonna be, I'm gonna be bringing in, because it's difficult through the week, I can't do it, but I suppose I could do it. I'm gonna think about one evening doing like a late night stream like we did on Sunday, because the chat was more busier when it was like late at night, and I think it's because, as I say, most of my viewers are from America, so it's just trying to judge that time difference, because Terry was saying something about it's quite hard to catch me live when, you know, obviously the time difference and stuff. So yeah, okay. Right, so that's all the V done. V for variety is the best dish in Britain. So it's going to be fun tonight at 7 o'clock. I've got to like shift everything around ready for this. I'll be so frustrated if like they didn't turn up, like, and I spent all this time sorting things out, moving things, because I put a lot of my diamond stuff in front of the radiator for like, got like a little storage rack thing. But yeah, I'd be like really bloody annoyed. Right, what's that one? Is that T? No, that's G. Okay, let's have a bit more of the coffee. Whoa. Yeah, remind me again not to get a vanilla latte. That was far too sweet. Not good. Right, so let's do that. We got 5, 1, 20. Oh, bollocks. 21R. Oh wow, that's the colour we oh brilliant. Yeah, that's the colour that does most of this sun. Fabulous. How long we got for time? 27 minutes. So we've got about 15 minutes or so just to get a little bit more there. This is, as I say, I am disappointed with this colouring, because this is the thing with paintings. They make it look so nice, and then when you get to the part that you want, like when you start putting the colours down, it doesn't look right, because this sun, I would imagine, I would have liked it a little bit like, not too orange, but like sort of like a dark orange like that, because it's a very pale sun, and it's a very unusual shape, isn't it? Where the sun is supposed to be like around, it's like all weird. It's like the sun's here and then it's been pushed out, or like it's been melted. But yeah, I don't know, but we'll get most of this sun done now, get some of that done out of the way. So yeah. They've been saying that there was, oh my god, right? Yesterday I went into the bathroom and there was a bloody flying ant in my bath. I don't know how it got in there, because they've been saying on the news, don't, you know, don't, what's the word I'm looking for? Don't, open the windows, because it can cause the hot air to come in. And oh my god, this thing was huge. I haven't took it out of the bath yet, because I wanted to make sure that it was dead, but just bear with me a minute. So yeah, I went into my bath, or my bathroom, to go for a wee, and went over to wash my hands afterwards, and oh my god, I saw this like big, like it looks like a big blue ball, and I was like, oh my god. So I use like a bug spray killer thing, and I was like, oh my god, what is that? So this is what it is, and I don't know what that is, but to me that looks like an ant, but it's got bloody long wings. So I don't know what that is, but I just checked it again and it's still alive. So clearly the bug repellent hasn't worked, because that was upside down and it's crawled onto its proper side now. So I'll have to scoop it into like a bottle or something. But I did see on Temu they've got this thing, so I might get this. Let's go to Temu. I have seen this thing on Temu. It's like a bug catcher thing. So what you do is you push that across and it traps the bug in it. So I might have to get one of them. And I was like, it just really irritates me, because I open the window to get fresh air and I always get bloody flies in it. It's so frustrating. So yeah, I don't know why they do bug repellent if it don't work. Well, I don't think it's repellent, but you know, some bug killer thing. White vinegar is really good for, like, if you've got a spider in the house, they say to use white vinegar because it sort of burns them alive. But yeah, so I'll probably have to like scoop it out somehow, but I don't know what it is. It's very strange. There is a charity that I could ask what it is, which is called the Bug Life Invertebrate Charity. They would be able to tell me what it is. But I suppose if you do like a Google reverse image, actually, yeah, let's see if we can do that. So I wonder if I can put that into Google, and then that's why I've not washed the bath out yet, because I was like, what the hell is that, you know? And I didn't want to touch it because I didn't know if it was like poisonous or stuff. But let's just, oh man, let's put it into there and see whether it can tell us what it is. Okay, so oh wow, so it's called Elaceus clavia. Okay, but yeah, that looks like an ant, because you can see at the front they've got them like pincer things. So yeah, this is clearly like a flying ant. But yeah, they're saying that there's quite some big ones coming soon to the UK. It's supposed to be a giant Asian hornet as well, but why do they do flying ants? Like, I don't understand that. So yeah, it'd be funny if like a garden snail crawled up the wall and then found its way into your bathroom, because snails will climb and climb and climb. They love to climb. So yeah, so what I'm going to do here, guys, I'm not going to take it down any further because I really want to finish this off. Once we've done here, we can tackle this strip here, and then we can go from there. So yeah, so I think, how are we doing for time? 33, I think that says. So I'll tell you what, we'll finish that session there. It's not quite 45 minutes, but I need to find some drills and things. But this, my friends, is how it's looking. So as I say, I don't think this is the best choice of colours. I think it's slightly, I feel like the image is not really working, because the sun shouldn't really be that pale. So yeah, I'm slightly disappointed. As you can see here, up here you can see it's like, I just don't think it works very well. So we could experiment with a few other colours, but I mean, once you get that blue in and then it's all pale down here, I don't think it's going to look right. But let's get it all finished and then we can make that decision about plucking some off and putting some in. And also it's a great way to use your spares up if you've got any spares of colours, because you know, you could use it on other things and stuff. But anyway, you know, take off the pale ones, keep them spare, and then use the darker ones spares to use them up. But yeah, I want to find the colours. I've got to do some plucking of these jewels here. But let us know what you think. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Always tap the notification bell so that you can be alerted as and when a video pops up on the channel. And I will see you very soon for another video. Take care. Bye bye now.